Guys, welcome everyone to our episode 1 of Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Priest. I am your lovely dungeon master today. Before we start the stream, this stream is brought to you by HelloFresh. So, guys, this stream is sponsored by HelloFresh. Go to HelloFresh.com and use the code on screen for a discount, and you do get a free breakfast item per box as long as you subscribe to HelloFresh. Yeah, so with all those disclaimers out of the way, let's say hello to our players. So, say hello.
Yep.
So,
can you put that back on? I can just flash.
So, we do have a new addition to our usual group, but we do have some amazing content creators here with us today to share our day one experience with you. We do have that one Brit. Brit, say hello.
Hello.
You can find her at that one Brit on Twitch, and I believe also on YouTube. We have another amazing content creator. We have Big Ounce. Big, say hello. I do believe he's streaming. If not, you can always find him when he is. Greedy Jay, say hello.
Hey, what's up? What's poppin'?
Cooper, unfortunately, is not a content creator, but he is joining us today.
Hello.
Say hello. We do have the obnoxious Lonnie Lightning with us as well.
Yeah.
You don't know how obnoxious I can be. Hello.
At Lonnie Lightning on Twitch, and I do believe on YouTube and TikTok. Same with the rest. You can also find them on TikTok. I do believe it's the same at.
It's Natty with an N. I'm still fighting for the Lonnie. He's a famous boxer from the 40s that died 20 years ago. So we're almost there.
Yes. And we do have Peach. A Sleepy Peach joining us. She is our new addition to the group. She is our 6th player. You can find her at Sleepy Peach on Twitch. I do have everyone added in the stream title. You can visit their streams, visit their links, and say hi, show some love. And I am Priest. OMG's Priest on all social media, and I am your dungeon master today. So, if you guys have anything else you guys like to share, any special announcements, now is the time. This is a joint venture. Anything?
Hey everybody, I will be selling feet pics and bath water on my alt account. Make sure to do that, guys. Hey, listen, if Beldaphine can do it, so can Lonnie Lighting. So make sure to do that, spend your money, and hide your credit card information because it's embarrassing.
Mine comes in a pink bottle.
What?
So cute.
Hey, let me just piggyback off that real quick. Screw him. Wow.
Okay. Anything else? Oh, also, we do plan on launching these on YouTube, so you guys can check out the VODs. I did not create the YouTube channel yet, but when we do create it, we'll have all our VODs up there for you guys to watch. Nothing too fancy, but once we figure out a YouTube channel name, we'll put it there for you guys to check out and tune in. I do not have an intro made for this, but I guess we'll just jump right into it. So, all right, our fellow adventurers, welcome to episode 1 or session 1. I welcome you all back to the world of Estrella. A land once filled to the brim with divine magic has now been experiencing somewhat of an absence of said magic. The year is 40 AOE, or the Age of Evanescence. 40 years ago, for reasons unknown to most, the gods of Estrella have been absent. Over the past 40 years, some of the people of Estrella have begun to doubt their deities. Those who were mostly affected were the smaller cities, the towns and small villages scattered throughout the continent. The smaller cities who depended on their temples to bring good harvest, heal the sick and the meek, have now been experiencing famine, curses, and plagues. Some towns have even ditched their gods and their temples altogether and have sought out the aid of the druids and their nature magic. Some have even found ways to harness the more primordial magic of the Titans. However, there are some cities that hold steadfast in their faith. Cities that serve as beacons of light in this dark age. Sadly, our story begins far, far away from those cities. Our story begins south. We all go down to a chain of islands in the southern hemisphere known as the Aunu Archipelago. This chain of islands served as neutral territory during the Holy Crusades and is now home to the Aunu Republic. On the largest island is where our story begins. The leftmost and largest island is home to the capital of the Republic. Rain falls throughout the land as dark clouds roll over the southern hemisphere. Rain falls on the dimly tinted glass of a small carriage making its way to the capital city. Inside the carriage is a stern yet stoic figure making their way to the capital. Cooper, please introduce your character.
Hello, I am Apollo. I am a Leonin Paladin.
As you sit in the carriage, the rain beats against the glass. Across from you is another passenger that shares this carriage with you, also making their way to the capital. Adorned in similar armor of a different hue. Big, please introduce your character as well.
And I am Sig Morningstar. I am also a paladin, but slightly different.
You two are making your way towards the capital city of Aunu. This carriage bring you in from one of the northern port towns. You've been traveling for about 2 days, but an uneventful journey as your convoy makes its way towards the city gates. As your carriage enters the city walls, you do notice outside different races of humanoid figures, humans, elves, dwarves, half-orcs. You do even see some drows and other races that aren't really common in the other continents, especially in the continent where you're from, Apollo. Apollo, right? Apollo. Where you're from, you don't, at least in the Western continent, you don't really see much of the tieflings or drows, but they seem more common in this area. As you enter the city proper, you do hear the shouts of some people standing on the side of the street, yelling, "Oh, the gods have forsaken us! Switch, join the primordials!" And kind of passing out flyers, and people kind of just listening to their speeches. People who are now losing faith in the deities of this world. Your carriage makes its way a stop in front of a kind of like a small inn, and the doors kind of open as one of the escorts kind of asks you all to exit the carriage. That you've now arrived at your destination, a small inn in the city on the outskirts of the capital, known as the Wet Torch.
About time I got out of this rain.
You all exit and make your way into the tavern. Kind of zooming back out towards that one preacher on the street who was yelling that the gods are gone. The gods have forsaken you. Switch to the primordials. Follow the druids. Your gods aren't here. You do see one passerby, kind of hooded figure. The sounds and preaches of this guy saying the gods are non-existent anymore catches your ear. Peach, please describe your character.
I'm Selena Lair, a Twilight Cleric from the Fey Realm.
Selena, as you're walking by, kind of hooded to shelter you from the rain, you can't help but feel the urge to say something, to correct this man who says that the gods have forsaken you all. He's kind of passing out these flyers and kind of recommending different other forms of worship other than their deities. And he kind of looks at you and he hands you a flyer as well.
The gods haven't forsaken us.
Well, my wife has been bedridden for the past 3 years. I've prayed and they don't answer. The druids, they've healed no more than a dozen of those who've asked for their help. Where are your gods? And he kind of looks down and he notices that you're wearing an amulet. An amulet that represents your faith, your deity. And he kind of scoffs. What have the gods ever done for you?
They have done more for me than I can tell you, but I know they're not gone.
I've yet to see it. Just please get out of my face. He kind of shoos you away, and you make your way down the street further, and you do notice a small tavern to kind of get you out of the rain. It goes by the name The Wet Torch. As you approach, you notice two large and heavily armored figures kind of exit one of the carriages and make their way inside. And you can't help but feel drawn to enter as well, to kind of get out of the rain and out of the storm. Do you make your way into the tavern?
Yes, I enter then, quietly.
Okay. Now, kind of pulling back even further outside of the city. Down this dirt road, kind of a few meters out of the city gates, there is another figure making their way towards the capital. This figure seems more eager and on a mission to find someone that they haven't seen in a while. Lonnie, please describe your character as you approach the city walls.
Hello everyone, my name is Finn Gorehoof. I come from the free wilds of the Drukhari Plains. Half man, half centaur, or fighter. Unfortunately, I was bound into slavery, made to fight in the gladiator arenas. But I've escaped, and I'm looking for my long-lost love.
As you approach the city gates, the guards notice you. They don't halt you. They kind of encourage you to get into the walls and seek shelter from the rain and the storm that's coming your way. You enter the city proper, and you also hear the sound of the preachings of new faiths in the city streets. You do see two kids kind of running past you. One of them kind of looks at you with their eyes like in awe. It's almost as if they've never seen a centaur before. And the other kid kind of grabs their hand. Come on, we're gonna be late, and they kind of run off into the distance. There are a few people here in the city that kind of eye you down, not in a distasteful way. They're kind of just surprised to see a centaur so far away. And to them, it's been a while since they've seen a centaur. Ever since the incident that happened in the Drukhari Plains, it's a rare sight to see a centaur outside of the Fae and away from the Drukhari Plains. But you're used to this feeling of being different, this feeling of being a castaway. But you do notice at the far end of the street, the dimly lit torch kind of near the door, a welcoming sight to see, somewhere you can rest. A small tavern that goes by the name A Wet Torch, or The Wet Torch.
I guess I'll get my rest on a little bit. This place looks a little bit of a warm sensation for someone like me. I'll enter at my own discretion.
Okay. You walk up, and the door seems a little bit too small for a centaur, but it's a tight fit. But but as soon as you like duck under the door, like the ceilings are kind of raised higher, so you're able to stand up comfortably. Although it is gonna be a bit of a tight fit for a centaur, understandably so. It's not often they get centaurs here, but you do enter the tavern. At the north side of the capital, there is kind of exiting out of some sort of a library, one of many small libraries in the outskirts of the city capital. Another figure kind of holding some books. It seems that they have been trying to do some research or look up something in this library. We do have another adventurer. Britt, please describe your character.
Hello, I am Atanya. I am a tiefling sorceress. You can recognize me from my very long and bright neon pink hair, and of course, my big horns. And honestly, I don't like talking a lot about myself, so I'm not gonna say too much because you guys can figure that out yourselves, to be honest.
Okay. As you exit this library, one of the librarian kind of opens the door behind you. I'm sorry, ma'am. Sorry you couldn't find what you were looking for. But there is, you might find what you need at the academy in the capital. As for anything on the Martyr bloodline, we don't have or don't carry any of those books with us. But what you're looking for might be at the academy. It's deeper in the capital, but you won't find what you're looking for here.
Are you sure that this is like my 14th library?
I cannot make any promises, but the Astral Academy is probably your best bet here. And I wish you good luck. And I'm sorry again.
Is that a far away?
It's about a few minutes deeper into the city. But you might want to find somewhere to take shelter and wait out the storm. I'm sorry once again.
Why do you feel so rushed?
Well, it's kind of wet out here, and the storm is coming, and I kind of need to close up shop. But not many people come for books, and you are the only person coming for some knowledge, and I kind of failed you. And as a librarian, I feel like it's my duty to let you know that there are other places that may have what you're looking for.
I was specifically told to come here, so you can understand my frustration.
I'm sorry, but there are many libraries in this town, but the Astral Academy is probably your best bet.
Can you take me there?
I have to close up shop, but I'll just ask around. They'll point you in the right direction. I'm sorry. And he kind of shuts the door, and you do see him kind of closing all the shutters to the windows to kind of close up shop before the storm hits. But you're now in this city streets. It's a large city. This is the capital of the Republic. So noticeably there are smaller buildings, and there's like different tiers of this capital. The further in you go, the more reinforced and more heavily guarded the walls are. But out here in the outer part of the city, it's not really that secure, but you're able to find shelter a few minutes down the road. You do notice a tavern, the Wet Torch. It seems to be the only tavern in town for minutes until you get deeper into the city, but it seems good enough for you to kind of set up shop and wait out the storm.
Can I go check in?
Yeah.
I'll walk up to the front desk.
Okay. You walk in, you do notice, looking around, there are a bunch of people in here. You do notice there's even a centaur. You haven't seen a centaur in who knows how long, kind of just uncomfortably trying to sit, because you never really seen a centaur sit before, so it kind of looks weird as he's like sitting by the fireplace in the corner. But you do check in. There's like a half orc female at the counter. She kind of hands you a key, and kind of suggests you to go and sit down, and she'll bring out something to drink and something to eat so you can kind of get comfortable. Let's see. All right. Upstairs. Jay. It is, you find yourself surrounded in darkness. It's pitch black, and you kind of try to reach around. You can't really seem to grasp at anything. You're just swinging at air in this pitch black void that you're in. Please describe your character as, describe your character, but keep in mind that you are covered in battle scars and there's blood kind of choking up at your throat right now.
I am an Earth Genasi monk. Essentially, my body looks like it's just all rock. It's like orange bedrock covered over me with black granite type hair on top, with protruding rock spikes all over me, obviously. And yeah, I'm just kind of sitting there, moving around, trying to figure out what's going on, breathing hard.
In front of you, you do see 3 motes of light, and they seem to like be flickering, and you can almost hear an echoing voice coming from them, but you're a little too far to make out the words.
I attempt to stand up and start making my way towards the light.
You stand up, and as you do, the floor becomes visible. It's a dirty. It's almost like a battleground. You see ditches and pits and little bits of fire scattered around you. As you approach these motes of light, one seems to be made of fire, another of water, and another of air. These floating balls of elemental energy are flickering at you. And the voices emanating from them get louder as you get closer, and all you hear in unison is, "Find us. Help us." What do you do?
As I keep getting closer to it, and I go like, Don't leave! I need you guys!
These
Don't!
motes of light kind of combine into one big elemental sphere, and they kind of draw further and further away from you the closer you try to reach for it.
I start going into like a sprint towards it.
Okay. As you approach, you're sprinting. This ball of elements draws further and further away from you, and they just kind of explode. And it's like not a harmful explosion. It's almost like you're almost on the urge of crying as these bits of element touch you. And standing in the center of where the explosion was is an old friend, Kafka. Please describe what your long deceased druid friend looks like. What are you seeing?
It's a rather decrepit, frail man with a white beard that reaches down to like his waist, and he has like a monocle with a type of hat on, and he has like old decrepit like druid gear on with a cane. And he's just standing there.
You see this figure staring at you, but his eyes are hollow. There's like blood dripping from his mouth and his body, and he looks at you almost as if he's disappointed in you. you can't help but feel like this person is expecting something of you. But whatever it's expecting, you haven't lived up to it yet. He kind of reaches out and he kind of grabs your face and rips the flesh off of your face, and you wake up. You are, you find yourself in a small, cozy room. It's not too late into the evening. The rain is pounding on your window. You do hear the laughters and cheers of people downstairs as you wake up. You kind of wake up in like a cold sweat. If whatever a sweaty rock would look like is what we're seeing. You get out of bed, and still kind of flustered in the mind, you can't help but feel like you just need to go for a walk and make your way downstairs. So, you make your way down. You come downstairs and you do notice it's a lively lot down here. You do notice a centaur awkwardly sitting near the fireplace. You notice a tiefling just checked in. You notice two heavily armored figures sitting at the far end at their tables. And you go and grab a seat. So, you kind of sit down and you kind of loosen up the nerves from this odd dream or nightmare that you just had. And with that, we're gonna pause real quick until we get Big back in here. His PC's taking a shit on himself.
What the fuck?
I was gonna say the videos were going all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting
Yeah,
there.
it
I
was,
was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, my shit, like, my mouse started working and my computer started, like, I don't know. That was weird.
All right, so hopefully everything's fixed. I apologize to everyone, but
Sorry.
technical issues are a thing in our profession. So, okay. Apollo, you're sitting at your desk, at your table. Joined not because you want him to, but next to you is another seems like a paladin. You notice the armor and the holy crest kind of seems to match what you've seen of paladins before. And he's joining you at this table. It's like a large round table. He joins you not because you want him there, but it seems like there's not any more available seats for him to sit at. You do notice a tiefling check in to the inn, and before the tiefling, you do notice a kind of a small, pointy, not really small, a pointy-eared figure also check in, kind of cloaked over, and something is, you can't really pinpoint what it is, but it's something inside you is telling you that something is wrong right now. So do me a favor and give me a perception, please.
$23.
23. Okay. Your Leonian senses and your experience with your mentor and your experience with everyone you've met in the past kind of tell you that something is wrong, and there's like a deep pit feeling in your stomach. That's kind of that, almost as if there's something chaotic nearby or something wrong, and you kind of anticipate this.
Okay. Can I use my divine sense to tell me what it is?
Yeah, we'll say. Use divine sense.
Divine sense.
All right. Dum. Just make sure I have the right.
I know it sounds silly, but wouldn't you be able to smell it too? Or is
That's what the perception was for. This perception is like your senses, so I wanted to see if his senses could pick it up.
Do you need me to read it out?
No. With your perception, you smell it before your divine sense can pick it up.
Okay.
You smell something foul in the air, and it's not quite close enough. It's kind of being. If it wasn't for the rain, you probably would have picked it up as soon as you entered town. But it's drawing closer. The smell is getting stronger, and your divine sense faintly picks it up. You feel this. You sense undead nearby. And it's not in any specific location. It feels almost as if it's all around you. Selena, as you enter the inn, you found somewhere cozy, kind of cozy to sit near the fireplace, kind of across from this hoofed, four-legged person, kind of just sitting near the fireplace. You find a nice place to sit across from them. You can't help but also feel this. As a matter of fact, I'll have everyone roll me perception, please. Except for you, Cooper. We'll take yours.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
I got 4.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
Perception. 17. Did you add your plus perception?
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah. So you roll your d20, and whatever it is, you add your perception modifier. So it'll be like
Okay.
plus whatever. You add
your
that to
Yeah,
it.
then 7.
7. Okay.
8.
8. Okay. What did you get, Atiana?
17 for me.
17. Everyone else, you can't help but just smell like sweaty horse, like wet horse in the tavern. But for you, Atiana and Finn, for you, Finn, you sense blood lust. You sense, for some reason unknown, like your senses are at max right now. Maybe it's because you're on alert, being in a new city and a new surrounding. For some reason, you feel this bloodlust outside of the tavern, not near you, but it's coming from the outside. For you, Atiana, you sense, it's almost as if you can smell it. This smell of chaotic blood. Being someone familiar with dealing with this type of magic and this type of being familiar with the works of this, whatever this chaotic sense that you're feeling, you also kind of pick this up. You kind of perk up at the feeling of something sinister approaching. For the rest of you, you're enjoying the tavern. Sig, Axios, and Selena, you guys just, Selena, you're across from this centaur. You're really just picking up a wet horse smell right now. But you're kind of trying to mask it, not to be too obvious, not to disrespect this patron of the inn. Sig, you seem to have, even with in your profession, it's almost as if you're supposed to pick this up, but you're too busy with drinks and enjoying the food. Axios, you just coming downstairs, kind of just weary in the head from that nightmare. You don't really pick up on anything. But not before long, you hear the sound of a loud bell, like a town watch bell, being rung outside. Just doom, doom, and you hear screaming and squeals of people outside running. And you notice like the door of the tavern opens, and there's some people from outside kind of running in, and they turn around, start trying to board up the door. What are you guys doing? For those of you who are perceptive, everyone else, you just notice people running in. But what are you guys doing? I guess, what are you guys all doing at this point?
I'm gonna quickly stand up and draw my sword and head towards the door to see and ask the villagers what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, jumping up, maybe going to the windows.
Okay. Everyone else?
I'm gonna go ask the bartender what's going on.
Okay. Sig and Finn and Atiana.
I'm going to hesitate a little bit because this is a reminder. This is similar to something I've experienced before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get lost in my head a little bit and just kind of tense up,
Yeah,
but
almost like,
not do much.
yeah, your body kind of tenses, almost from like the shock of PTSD kind of surges through your body, and it takes a while for you to come to and kind of get a good grip on your sword that's sheathed to your side. Finn and Atiana, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna throw my hood over my horns and my hair to kind of cover the brightness of it all.
Okay.
But almost like a little white, or not white, a little pink sprig kind of still pops through over the hood. And then I'm gonna just lurk in the corner, kind of have like a view of the room, basically, of the lobby room. Just stay in the same room, but
Okay.
in the corner.
Finn, you do notice a bunch of pedestrians from outside are coming in, and some of them trying to keep the doors shut, kind of shutting out other pedestrians outside asking for help. But you notice this chaos brewing at the door. What are you doing?
Listen, mate, I just got comfortable here. I just thought it took me 20 minutes to sit the fuck down, and I hold my axe right here, and I'm just like, as I kind of like whinny a little bit and just like keep next to the fire. So it's like, I don't fucking care right now. I can kill anybody in here. I'm just
Okay.
gonna keep.
All right. Apollo, you kind of stand up and approach the door, kind of pushing these pedestrians out of the way to get a good look outside. You notice, you kind of push the door open, and some other people kind of run in by you to get in. You do notice, like far out in the distance, it seems like these a bunch of people are running away from these slower walking humanoid figures out in the distance, and your senses kick in, and the undead that you were sensing when you were inside the tavern have now just got into within range of your sense, and you do know that these guys, this is undead. They're up to no good. Selena, you kind of peering out the window, you do notice people running left and right outside in the rain, and there's like a fog that rolls in, and you do notice this slower humanoid figure kind of just limping, chasing after what seems to be a small boy kind of running for his life.
Could I use Eyes of Night? Will that help me see better? Or something similar?
Sorry, read Eyes of Night for me. For those of you watching, I'm also a new DM. I don't know every spell in the book, so please cut me some slack. Read
I
Eyes
can
of Night to me.
share- It gives dark vision, and I can share it with 2 other people, and they're able to see.
Sure. Because of the fog and the dark clouds, outside is considered dimly lit, so this will allow you to see as if it was brightly, like as if it was daytime.
And this apart from like dark vision, this lets me also gift this to like 2 others, so maybe someone nearby me.
Sure.
Or-
You look around, you do notice this tall lion, this Leonin. He's like a big lion head, and he's wearing this heavy armor. He has this mane over. You do notice him kind of getting active and approaching the door. You do notice another tiefling figure kind of throwing up their hood. They seem like they're ready for action almost. Those are the 2 closest ones. You do notice another figure kind of sitting at the at a table in shock. You notice a centaur by the fireplace, almost as if he's too good to figure out whatever the hell is outside. And But the two closest one would be the Leonin and the Tiefling.
I run up to the Leona and the Tiefling. Will you please help me help this boy? I can give you dark vision.
I have dark vision, but I will still help you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's get him to cover.
You tap both of them, and you guys exit the tavern. Axios, you kind of ask the bartender. The bartender looks. I don't know what's going on, but the town watch bell has been rung, so it's probably not good. Probably another more undead that has been spotted in the city.
More?
But for those of you who are getting active here, you guys exit the tavern, and you do notice there is a little boy, a little bit ways out, getting chased by this undead creature, and you do notice two other undead approaching in the street view in front of you. While you three exit, for those of you inside, you do notice the rest of these kind of go-getters exit the tavern. Would you guys like to do anything before we get started?
I'll follow out there, but more in a trance. Again, I've seen this before, or something similar, so I kind of just instinctively walk out there. I'll grasp my my weapons.
Okay.
I'll keep them at the ready, and I'll walk out there.
Okay. Axios. The innkeeper just told you that the town watch bell has been rung. It's probably another undead sighting within the city.
Wait, are they? I just go like, are they attacking?
This is probably the 6th time this week.
Kind of crack my knuckles and I just go, all right, let me go. I guess I'll go. I just jog out.
Okay. Finn, you feel like you fought harder and more deadlier than whatever could be outside this tavern. You feel you're not really too reluctant to assist in whatever's going on outside. But you do notice the rest of the party, you do notice some people kind of running to under tables and hiding, people running to their rooms. You notice a few individuals grab their weapons and head towards the door.
So I'm gonna just kind of like scowl a little bit, lock eyes with a couple of the ones that are hiding under the table, and my battle axe right now is pointed down type deal, so like the edges are going out, and I use it to like lift myself up type deal, and just go, oh! I swear it's like these people have never seen a decent battle in their life, and I just kind of like out of my saddle, just take like some fine herbs and put it into my jaw, and just like, and then I just like, you can just hear visibly just like the weight of my axe lifting off the like hardwood, scraping, and I plop it over my shoulder, and I'm a horse, so I'm just like knocking things over as I'm trying to get out of here, and God, I fucking hate bloody doors. And I just start going towards the door.
Yeah, you make your way up.
Oh yeah. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
You like bump into everything.
Oh yeah, just like
you like bump into a few pedestrians on the way, and they kind of get brushed aside as you're making your way towards the door.
Is the bartender still in there?
Yeah, the bartender seems to be kind of like being almost like babysitting all the people running in. Like, everyone get under the table. Please go to your rooms. We're safe.
I'm gonna tower over him, and before I go outside, I'm gonna be like, and I'll be like, next time you should really make it stable, accessible for us four-legged creatures. It's very inappropriate.
I'm sorry, we just never seen. Okay, I'm sorry. It's been a while since we had centaurs. I apologize.
Don't be sorry. Be better. And I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah, you exit.
Clickety.
You exit and join.
I have my coconuts.
You exit and join these other 5 figures that have had their weapons ready. To kind of observe what's going on outside. And as they get closer, you do notice a few zombies, undead creatures approaching, or kind of just wreaking havoc around town. With that being said, like, you all please roll initiative.
Our first initiative?
I know, right? I got 17.
Oh
All right.
my.
14.
15.
Oh no.
What did you?
I gotta make sure this was the 20.
Getting into our first initiative. Let's go.
First dish.
Screen up.
Oh no.
So, all right.
No.
So you guys exit the tavern. So you guys exit through here. Where would you be sick as you exit? We'll say all 5 of you exit, kind of standing in line, looking at whatever's going on outside. So
I'm
put
just gonna walk forward. So
Yeah.
where are you? I'm just gonna start walking. Just walking forward.
Oh, I did want to tell you that the Eyes of Night gave us 300 feet of dark vision.
awesome.
Nice.
All right. The 6 of you kind of exit. And you do notice in front of you, there's a child here being chased by one of the undead. And behind is another. You notice to your right, another child being chased and another undead creature falling behind. And with your divine sense, Apollo, you do notice there's another one in the alleyway behind you guys, kind of creepy. All right. Sorry, I gotta get my dice. Sorry.
Let's go.
All right. Initiative. Give me 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
Right here.
17.
15.
14. Well, 15. I'm stupid.
Axios, and then Finn.
Make sure to add initiative.
And then Sig. All right. Whoever rolled a 15 to 10.
10.
Did you add your initiative already?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh wait, hang on. Maybe yeah, you're right. 16.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's see. 10 to 5. 5 to
5.
1. 5.
4.
Okay.
Well, I'm not last.
I know. I knew I was last.
So. And then
4 is a good number.
Tiana. All right. Okay, first up is Axios.
All right.
All right. So,
Where's the nearest child at?
the nearest one to you, well, there's about equal distance. So there's one, so you're here. There's one here, and there's one here. Both being chased.
I'm gonna head. How my character's facing it would be going diagonal left.
Your character's left or my left?
My character's left.
So this way?
Yep, going towards the enemy.
Which
I have walking speed of 40 feet.
40? Okay.
He's going.
Damn. Okay, sir.
Alright,
Ain't
so
stopping.
that's 30, 35. You want to go all the way 40?
Yeah, no,
You
I'm
get-
going. Essentially, I want to get in front of the child.
Okay, so is that okay?
Yeah, that should be good.
Okay. You're now in front of this this zombie, and it's chasing the kid. And the kid kind of looks at you with his like tears running down his face.
I just go, get behind, and I go for an unarmed strike, attempting to punch him in the jaw.
All right. Go ahead and try to punch the first zombie.
All right.
8 just hits.
Just hits. I like that. All right. Damage. Does 6 damage.
Okay.
And let's see here. Bonus action. Bonus action, I can do another unarmed strike.
Yeah. Or I think a flurry of blows.
I do have flurry of blows.
Oh, yeah.
but
But okay. Bonus.
I'll say that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Bonus attack unarmed strike. Go for it.
Yep. So hit him with a right, hit him with a left.
All right. Roll attack.
Ooh, that's a 21.
And 21 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Yep. 4.
4. Gotcha. You kind of give 2 blows and the zombie just, it continues to walk forward. It kind of like loses its attention on the kid, and it's now like focusing on you. But what else you got?
That should be it because that was the end of my bonus action. I kind of just get into a ready stance and go like, "Come on, ugly, let's go."
All right. That ends your turn. Axios Finn, you're up with Sig on deck.
All right, so he's attacking.
Yeah. So you are here. You are larger. You take up 2 by 2 square because you're a centaur.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see.
Thick.
That boy, damn boy. All right. Where does it see on this website where my movement is? 'Cause
It's speed. It's under speed.
I have thunder.
It's under speed on like next to it says your hit points, your speed, like on the very top where it shows your thing.
Oh, I have 40 feet.
Yeah, you're a fucking horse. Centaur.
All right, where's since he's attacking the other one? Where's the other one with the child?
There's another one chasing a kid to your character's right, to my left, right here. And the
Okay,
zombie's
is that-
behind.
Is that fly? Can I get to him with the amount of 40 with 40?
40 will get you close, but there is one behind you, a zombie behind you.
Oh, there is a zombie behind us.
In the alleyway, yeah.
Okay, I'm just kind of like, you know, with my herbal remedy in my mouth right there. I'm just gonna look at him and spit down, and like once again, you just hear the scraping against like steel and stone, just, and I just turn around. Go save the bloody bread. I'll take care of this one myself.
So what are we doing? You head towards the one in the
Move
alleyway?
back. Yep. I'm gonna go towards the enemy alleyway. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack for me.
Was that just off my strength? No. Where's this?
Click on the sword next to your grate.
I'm using the website instead of the phone, so.
Yeah, there's like a little block next to it that you click on.
Oh, with my great axe? Yeah.
Yeah. It'll do all the calculations.
23.
20 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Just a regular d20, right?
No.
My strength one?
Yeah, no, you roll the damage die next to the.
See the damage. I hate this.
It'll say like one.
The website's hard. Yeah.
plus
Oh, okay.
whatever.
Oh, okay.
So you do that, and it'll do the
So
calculation.
the plus thingy is your attack, and the sword.
Oh
the
yeah.
axe
So
thing
just
is
run
the
it. Roll a
damage.
d20. Yeah.
No, it's not a roll d20. You have a great axe, which is a d10.
Oh, it's the little blocks.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
block.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The thing that he said.
7.
7 damage. Gotcha.
I would have just rolled a d20. he's like,
Why?
he's like 32 damage. That
Alright.
axe
Kinda
crazy.
the first slash on a zombie goes across its chest. It kind of looks at you, but it's not going down.
Then I think I have a bonus action, which is at my charged hooves, which is if you move at least 30 feet.
You
Which I did.
Yeah, you moved 30.
Yep, toward the target with a melee weapon in the same turn, which I did. Follow that attack bonus, you make one against the target with your hooves.
All right, roll attack.
7.
7 just misses.
Oh, attack or damage? That was damage.
Okay,
Sorry.
roll attack.
Okay. 16.
16 hits, and I'll take
So
the 7
16
damage.
and then the 7. Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna like hop up on my like hind legs. I have a thing though. Listen, I have a thing where ever since I was a child, I get excited for battle. So I hop up and I just like with my
Clink, clink,
Well-
clink, clink, clink.
well, it's either it's like so when I get excited, I just
So you slash it across, and like these hooves just bombarding the zombie's
Yep.
face. Awesome. That ends your turn, bringing us to the zombie's turn. Over here. We'll have the kid run. No, it's not his turn. We're gonna roll for the zombie attacking you. Attacking you, Axios.
Okay.
4 to hit.
Nope. 4.
Yeah, I missed.
Yeah, 4 misses.
Alright, that ends its turn. Bring us to Sig. You're up.
How far is the one to the
One chasing the child.
Yeah.
It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 35 feet away from you. The child's closer.
I'm gonna walk towards the zombie.
Okay, what's your speed? 5,
30.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at it. I know
Alright,
it's
cool.
really close.
Yeah, no, go for it. You're at
17.
10 feet away. 17 hits. Roll damage.
4.
4 damage, gotcha. Alright, what else you got? Kind of the javelin gets stuck inside in like the torso of the zombie, but it keeps walking.
My turn.
Okay, that ends your turn, bringing us to zombie Dos. At the back, you see another kind of heavy set zombie making their way towards you. 5, 10, 20. They end their turn, bringing us to zombie 3, which is this one. They're gonna move up between you and the kid, or near you and the kid, Sig. She's gonna attack you. 16 a hit.
Nope.
Alright, 16 misses.
Dang, that one was crazy.
Alright, that ends their turn. Bring us to Peach.
I was wondering, do you know the range
Yes.
of feet in this area?
Every tile is 5 feet. So, depending how far you want to go, how you want to know the entire map?
Well, if it's possible, I would like to use turn undead on more than one enemy. If I can move 30 feet.
Yeah. I mean, I forgot you had it.
It has a, yeah.
I forgot. I put
Cleric,
zombies. I
man.
put zombies in the game with 2 paladins and a cleric.
He's
Um,
like,
I
what
can-
am I
I-
doing?
I can move
Yes.
30 feet, and then it ranges 30
Okay.
feet as well.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think that will get 3. We'll
That would be
find out.
great.
You have it's 30 feet.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this guy is. If you move 30, all your movement, you can get 2.
That'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. All right, turn
I
undead.
need to...
Turn undead. What's the,
Sorry.
no, that's on me. I put zombies in the game with the cleric and 2 paladins.
I did not think this one.
I totally forgot.
I will never financially recover from
I
this.
was like, man, what's an easy encounter? What's a good starting encounter?
Yeah,
Zombies.
I felt lucky. I was like, wait, undead?
undead. Let's see.
What does
Alright.
this do?
Channel divinity, turn undead.
It makes them flee, basically.
Yeah.
They for 1 minute. I
A
think
turn
it was, they
creature
have to,
must
like,
spend
run away
its
and they
turn
can't
trying
come
to
towards
move
us.
as far away from you as possible. So, okay. Turn undead it is.
Like World of Warcraft before? Come on now.
There's no save. It just happens. Okay.
I don't have to roll anything.
So save it just happened.
Yeah,
Is it a cantrip?
just happened.
It's a class, like your class is like special.
Wow.
It's her channel divinity.
Well, way to show off her special
Oh,
move.
you know.
Really just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, channel divinity.
I've never
turn
played before.
I know uses
Turns
uses
undead
a
right off the
busted
rip.
move
Alright, so
off
I'm
rip.
gonna
Peach
mark.
is already
I'm gonna
meta.
mark them with yellow. Those who are turned are now
Okay.
yellow. I do believe it works on CR lower than you. Yeah, it works on them. They're a quarter. They're 1 point. They're 1/4 rating. So it works on them. Base color. Okay, so the yellow ones are turned. With that being said, what else you got?
Oh, do I have to do something else?
Well, you get an action, a bonus action, and movement. So you used your movement, you used your action. You have a bonus action if you have any bonus actions you'd like to use. Let me check to help you out if you have any bonus actions.
I have feeling where it's
Oh, never mind. They do make a wisdom save. I'm sorry. They make a wisdom saving. They have the wisdom save 12. They both failed. Okay.
Ain't no way the zombies are
Doesn't
smart.
matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. As for bonus actions, you do have some bonus action spells if you would like to use them. But it's up to you. You don't have to. You don't really need to use these.
Yeah, I'll just stay.
Awesome, man. Your turn. Cool. That ends Peach's turn. Apollo, you're up.
Alright.
And after you is
I-
a zombie, and then
Okay, so I am going to move to this left on the screen
okay. What's your
along
movement?
the front there. 35, and I want to head towards the fat zombie.
7. Okay. 7 will just get you at one of the not able to the fat one, but it can get you to this one. Up to
Okay.
you.
I just want to get lined up with the fat zombie.
Okay, lined up the fat one. That'll put you there.
Okay. And then my action will be to hit him with guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. Awesome.
For a total of 17.
It just hits. Is that what I'm getting?
No, it's 17 to hit.
17 to hit. Oh, okay. 17 definitely hits. Roll damage. And you're hitting fat zombie. I don't like fat next to this guy. Fat
All right, 9 damage for that.
zombie. 9. Awesome. Big hit. Okay. What else you got?
That's it for this one.
Okay. And your turn. That brings us to zombie number 4. You guys notice at the far end of the street there's another zombie. They're going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20. They're going to use their action to dash right in front of you, Axios.
And then I just wanted to add before I completely let that go away. So now anybody who hits on the fat zombie now has advantage until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Awesome. I'll write that fat zombie advantage. Fat zombie. Okay. Alright. Atiana. You exit the tavern and notice all these patrons of the tavern kind of get active and start pushing and helping out the townsfolk.
I'm gonna move forward towards the boy and the zombie in front of me, the one that just dashed.
Okay.
Just like halfway, probably like right there.
10.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to cast a cantrip, Ray of Frost,
Ray of Frost. What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just wanted to be a little closer to the gang. That's a D8.
There is a kid in front of you, and there's Axios. You want to move to the side to get line of sight or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go like in front of the
15,
light bulbs.
20. I think here will be it. 25.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and you're gonna hit the one you can hit right now without hitting the kid is this one.
I'll do that. That's
All
fine.
right, awesome. One, two.
2 damage.
Okay.
Yep. Then that's all I could do.
Okay. Back on the top of the round, Axios. You're now being like you now have 2 other zombies in front of you.
Shoot,
Now,
2v1.
yeah, you have 2
fine
zombies
with
in
that.
front of you.
I'm fine with that.
They're not fighting back right now though, right? Or they're just
It's
How's
at the
it
top. It's at the top of the round right now. So whenever it comes to this zombie's round, he has to use his turn to run away from you.
Oh, okay.
We're back at the top of the round now. So whenever it comes to his turn, he'll run. Except for this one. This one just got here.
Okay. With the same one, I am going to unarmed strike.
The one that you hit earlier?
Yep.
Awesome. Give me an attack.
Got nat 20.
Natural 20. Alright, so we're gonna do natural 20. So you max out 1 hit die. We're gonna do the other roll instead of doubling. So whatever your damage die is, you're gonna max it out. So like, how much is your damage die? Like a D4, D6.
It usually is like 1d4, but
Okay.
it switched to 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. It switched to 2d4 because you crit.
Yep.
All right, go for that. We'll do that instead.
Okay. The crit damage is 8.
Hey, awesome. Okay.
How's he looking?
He looks. I mean, he's a zombie, so he looks already dead. But if there was a way you can tell, it looks like all these dents that you've been punching with. It looks on its last legs. Like
We're gonna go bonus action. We're gonna do flurry of blows.
awesome. Okay, you have to expend a key point.
Yep. So flurry of blows starting out. You're yeah. I got this. Immediately after you take the attack action, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So, all right. So,
Yeah,
first
maybe
strike. All right. Does 16 hit?
16 definitely hits. Give me damage.
That's 1. 4.
4 misses. Give me damage on the first one.
No. 6. I rolled damage.
That's damage. Okay,
yeah, 'cause
awesome.
you said roll
yeah.
damage.
All right, so you hit it for 4. You do see the zombie, like as you punch it, it like falls down to the ground, and you do notice like the zombie like kind of cracks his neck and stands back up.
Okay. And with the second flurry of blows, let's see if that hits.
Same target.
It does. 22.
22 definitely hits. Roll damage.
And rolling damage, that is 5. And let me expand my key point so I remember. With that last blow, I'm going to do what is called open hand technique.
Okay.
So it says whenever you hit with one of your flurry of blow attacks, you can impose one of the following effects on the target. fall prone. If it fails a dex saving throw, has to beat a DC of 11. Gets pushed up to 15 feet if it fails a strength saving throw.
Okay, which one are you doing?
I'm doing the falling prone, basically putting it on the ground.
Okay, well give me damage first.
The damage was 5.
5.
Yeah.
Kind of falls down to the ground, as if you killed it, and then it kind of starts groaning and gets back up. But then since you have the prone action, it is alive, but it's now knocked prone.
Okay.
So it's knocked prone, but it's still alive, and it seems like it should be dead. Like no matter how many times you knock it down, it should have stayed down, but for some reason it keeps getting back up. All right, that ends your turn. Finn.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Finn. The last zombie, the one that's fighting you, Finn. It's gonna attack you. Um, 17 to hit.
Oh, I'm 16. Yeah, it hits.
You take 4 bludgeoning as a zombie kind of just slams with its hand into your chest.
And I just and I spit out my entire chaw that I have.
That ends its turn. Finn, it's now your turn.
You said 4 damage?
Yeah, you took 4 bludgeoning.
Okay. I am going to roll attack. Where's the attack button? I always screw this up. Where's this thing? Oh, here we go. Attack. Do I just need to roll that?
Yep, roll attack for me. Roll a d20.
That's a 20 crit plus. That's a crit. That's a d20 plus 5.
Damn.
Natural 20. Oh, you crit. Nice. Give me damage.
$18.
18 damage.
18 crit.
Wait, 18 damage total?
No, 18. Yeah, no, it's crit. So it's 9 plus 6 plus 3. It says 18 crit. So do you double? No.
It's already 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of you slash down on this zombie. It falls down to the ground. And does not get back up. Kill it.
I just kind of, wipe my mouth a little bit. Take my great axe again and just clunk. And then I turn around, and then on its corpse, my tail just brushes up against it because in my culture, it is very offensive for me to tail something like that. Just
Okay.
Something like that.
Falls down and your tail just brushes against it. But you still have movement. What are you doing? You're at the back alley.
So I have hand axes that can be thrown.
It can be thrown.
So get me as close as you. What does it say?
movement
Like
is
the
40.
distance? I don't know them.
This is-
Okay.
this is-
Range is 20. Range is
Yeah.
20 for my hand
Your
axe.
speed is 40, so that brings you here.
Okay.
And your range is 20.
Yep. No, nothing.
No, there's no one within range.
All right. Let's see, what are my actions here? Or if I can. Superiority dice, bonus action, reaction. All right, yeah, that's it.
Okay, awesome. Ends your turn. Bring us to this zombie that's knocked prone. They're going to use half their movement to get up. Please get up. They get back up, and it's gonna try to grapple this kid that's in front of you. Axios. You do notice the zombie kind of latches onto this child in front.
Do I get a reaction to that?
No. Do you have a reaction that affects other people, or is it just?
Not really.
Okay.
I just had to make sure opportunity of attack, you know?
Yeah. No, you don't get it here. So that's gonna use up their action. They're gonna end their turn. Sig, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna notice what he gave me. He gave us advantage on the fat zombie, right?
Yeah, he called it out.
So I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. It's a cantrip on that fat zombie.
Okay.
They have to beat a Dex 13.
Dex 13. 15 minus 2, 13. They just passed. Right? They take half damage.
Save is 13.
Yeah.
Half damage.
15 minus 2.
Well, how would that work? Since he has advantage.
He gets
it's on my attack.
He's not rolling.
It says he gets advantage on attacks, right? I don't get disadvantage on saving, right? Because I'm rolling my save.
Right.
I'm not.
Yeah, and it's not like an attack.
Yeah.
Casting
music's
something.
kind of horribly.
Okay, sorry. So he gets advantage on attacks. He doesn't. He doesn't get an advantage on me doing saving throws or anything. Or I don't get disadvantage on saving throws. So what else you got? It takes half damage, right?
Okay, yeah. So I'll just it'll take one. One total because I rolled a 2.
One radiant.
And then I'm gonna turn back at that one that's next to me and use my bonus action short sword.
Okay. Roll attack.
17 plus 5 is 22.
22 hits. Roll damage.
It'll take 4 piercing.
4 piercing. Gotcha. What else you got? You kind of stab this side of and the zombie kind of just see like the mouth, the jaws like coming undone as he's trying to like yell at you. Then your turn.
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Bring us to it's that zombie's turn. They're also gonna try to grapple the kid. This kid is now grappled. The zombie kind of latches onto this child. Ending their turn. Peach, you're up.
Can I use Sacred Flame
A child.
Yeah. Sacred Flame on who?
on that zombie that has the child?
Okay, there's 2 zombies and they have 2 childs. Which one? The more recent one here?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the range of Sacred Flame? He's 30 feet away. She's 30 feet.
60 feet.
All right. They are grabbing the child, though.
Would
So-
it hurt them?
Yeah, it would.
It's a flame. Sacred flame.
But you can risk it. Maybe it'll kill the zombie and the kid will just be burned.
No. I don't know.
Protect the loon.
The kid's like screaming at you, "Help me, please!
Just get set on fire.
Help me!"
Are either of the children injured so far?
No, not right now. But the zombies, like as they're grabbing them, they look like they're ready to like take a big bite out of these kids.
Can I command one of those zombies to free a
Oh.
child?
I'm sorry. It's not grabbing the kid. The kids aren't grabbed, they're running away. That is my fault. They're frightened.
Oh,
They have to use their movement to run away from you. I'm sorry, I totally forgot about your Challenge Divinity. So both of the kids are not grabbed. The one that tried to grab the kid comes up, and because of your turn undead, they have to use their movement to get away from you.
yeah, let's Sacred Flame.
And we'll hold on, they're pretty far now.
Wait a minute, if that thing runs away from me, do I get opportunity?
You do get attack of opportunity. Yes.
And so do I.
Sig, we're gonna use your attack with the short sword on her as the attack of opportunity because technically she was never there because she was supposed to run away. So we'll use that damage you did. But Axios, please roll attack of opportunity as the zombie tries to run away.
All right, I'm gonna punch him in the back of his head.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a
dirty 20, not a nat 20.
dirty 20. Okay, roll damage. As the turn undead, as the zombie like comes up.
3.
3. Okay.
Yep, 3 damage.
All right. It falls down to the ground, and it's gotten up twice. You expect the zombie to get up one more time. It does not. You smack it on the back of the head kind of falls off, starts rolling on the ground.
Oh, like turns around like, just like right in the back.
The zombie is dead. Doesn't get back up.
Finally.
Sig, you kind of stab the zombie as it's walking away. We're gonna use that damage that you did. But okay, now it's your turn, Selena. I forgot that the zombies were afraid of you.
Hell yeah. Yeah, sacred flame on the remaining.
Okay, you have to get a little bit closer. Is that okay?
That's 60 range. But yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll move you out of the way because you don't want to shoot the kid, right? So I'll move you here.
I can move it.
Yeah, we'll move you here to keep you a little bit away. And 60 feet. Yeah, just.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's 50 feet away from you. Go ahead and roll. Seven damage on the one, right? 7, what kind of damage is it? Radiant?
Yeah.
You like this beam of divine fire like rushes out of your hands. It hits the target. She falls down to the ground, and like all the other zombies getting back up. There's something about this magic that you use to kill it doesn't cause it to get back up. It's dead. You're kind of figuring out the pieces of like the zombies have always been getting back up, but when you casted this divine magic, it doesn't get back up. It stays dead.
Am I surprised by this?
You having no combat experience in the past, this is like your first time actually killing something. You've read about it in books at the temples, but seeing it in practice, it kind of hits you that, oh, the undead are weak to radiant damage.
Okay.
But this is all happening in your head. It's up to you if you want to yell it out to the rest of the people. But what else you doing? Okay. That brings us to Apollo. Fat zombie in front of you, just kind of just.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to move behind the fat zombie.
Okay. Let's see, movement. Let's see, so 20.
35.
25 will get you behind it.
Okay, so we're good there. And then I have advantage on him.
Yep,
So
roll that.
with my long sword now. What are the odds of that? Okay. 14 to hit.
14 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And as my bonus action, I'm using Divine Smite.
Okay. Roll me the first damage, and then we'll add your smite.
Okay, well that was 9 damage for the first set.
Okay. You slash down with your sword. The fat zombie, like his guts, his big fat pump belly, like it kind of just scoos open and his guts start pouring out.
Okay, and then 10 for the smite.
Okay. As you slash down, this giant beam of light comes crashing onto this very plump zombie. Explosion of divine and radiant light in front of you. The zombie, as the light disappears, and the zombie is no longer there. Still your
Well,
turn.
that was cool. So, let's see here. Is there anyone behind me now? Is that all the zombies in that area?
From what you can see, yeah.
Okay. And I guess I'll end my turn there. Actually, no, I'll take that back. I'm going to move
You have 10 feet left.
my remaining... I have 10 feet left, so let's move me 10 feet closer to the remaining zombie there.
All right. 5, 10. All right. Ends your
That's it.
turn. All right. Bring us to this zombie over here. The zombie's gonna swipe at you. Axe. Look like axe. Axe you.
Like that. I like that. I'm gonna go make that my nickname.
19 plus. Does that hit? 19 plus.
Yeah, that
Three.
definitely
Okay.
is.
So you take 4 bludgeoning. It smacks you on the chest. That ends its turn. Let's see.
How much damage did I take?
You take 4 bludgeoning. Atiana, it's your turn.
I think I am going to use, or just move.
This kid is like
on the
runs up
flank?
and just runs up a little bit up ahead. Move this kid.
I'll go. Actually, I'll move in between the kid and the zombie then.
Okay.
Make
5,
sure.
10, 15.
That's good.
Okay.
And then let's do. Is that 10 feet in front of me?
5, 10, yeah. About 10 feet, yeah.
Oh, but I'll also hit.
I'll allow you to hit right here.
Alright,
That's-
okay.
that's-
It's a poison
that's
spray
weird.
I was gonna do.
Oh, is that a cone? Or is it a beam, like a straight line?
As you extend your hand towards the creature you can see within range and project a puff of gas from your palm.
Okay, yeah.
They must. Okay.
What's
And
the
then they
saving
have
throw?
to take a Constitution saving throw. It's 13.
They have a +3. They rolled a 6, they rolled a 9, they failed.
Nice.
I need new dice, they suck.
D12.
D12 damage, alright, go roll damage. Uh, 12.
Second biggest one.
Yeah.
Second biggest.
Like a diamond, but not a weird
A
looking.
diamond? It's this one.
Oh no, yeah. It's the one that looks like a D20,
Oh,
but
fuck.
12 sides.
It's 2.
2 damage, 2
Boom.
poison damage.
Yeah.
There's still 2 points of damage.
My hand is just not as good as it used to.
Awesome. What else you got?
Use that cantrip. And then,
You have any bonus actions or movement? You still have movement.
no, I'm gonna keep my movement there. I'll end my turn there.
Awesome.
Can I ask what Britt's holding? Like her model?
Yeah, Britt, what do you
I
hold?
just like it a lot.
It's just I wanted some kind of like magic orb,
Yeah.
but like when when it was like in this frame or whatever, it's a 2-handed orb. So I was like, ooh.
Looks like something that bad dragon made.
Oh,
The fact that you
not
laughed
wrong.
at that, you know what that is.
everyone knows.
Alright, brings it to the zombie's turn. The zombie is going to wait, I'm sorry. That zombie's dead. It's your turn, Axe.
It's my turn.
Yep.
I didn't like that very much. And I go in for a quick right jab.
Alright, roll attack.
13 hit.
13. Yeah, 13 definitely hits.
Okay. 3 damage.
Awesome.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna go spend a key point and do flurry of blows.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll me those 2 attacks.
First attack, nat 20.
Natural 20. Alright, roll me the second one.
Okay. Roll the second attack.
Just roll damage because
Oh, roll damage
the way the
first? Oh, yeah,
HP
yeah.
looks is might be it.
Alright. 8.
8. Oh, still standing.
And then second flurry of blows. 17.
17 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Alright. 5.
5. Alright. The zombie.
And with that, I'm also going to obviously use open hand technique, and instead of proning them, I'm going to push them up like 15 feet, so like push them away from 15 feet.
Five.
So they have to make a strength saving throw
strength
and beat
saving.
11.
Oops, sorry, wrong dice. I rolled a fucking D12. I was trying to show. Rolled a 6.
Yep.
So they knocked 15 feet. 5, 10, 15.
Yep.
Alright. Then your turn.
Yeah, pretty much. I just knocked it away from me.
His loud crack in their sternum as you kind of cave it in. Finn, you're up.
Can I move the 40 feet? Or can I get close to it?
40 feet will get you, yeah.
Who's it focused on right now?
It just got pushed away, so they're not really intelligent creatures, not really focused on anything but whatever's closest.
Oh, okay. If I move there, he won't, because I rolled into his thing, he won't, like, hit me with a counterattack, right?
No, you're still 10 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do I'm gonna beat him, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
Is your range 10 feet?
No, my range for it's 5 feet.
They're just out of range by 5 feet.
Well, I didn't move. I wanted to move to him so I could attack him.
Right, you moved the full 40. The 40 would only get you.
I'm just saying. No, I was asking. Yeah, he's right there, right? He's right.
Yeah, he's one block.
Oh, he's
too
right
far.
there.
He's
okay.
one block away from.
Then I will hand axe him, which is a 20 foot range. He's a fat one, right?
No, the fat one's dead. This is.
Just
She
a normal
looks like she's wearing overalls. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna throw my hand axe at her.
Awesome. Okay, roll that. 8 just hits. Roll damage.
No, sick.
Sick.
5.
5. How do you want to do this? Describe how you kill the final zombie with your hand axe as you throw it.
So I clomp my way up, Or I don't have my coconuts. So I'm gonna sit there and I'm just gonna be really cocky about it, and I'll be like, I took all this time to sit down and you bring me out here for this, and I just I pull it off my back and I spin it around my hands like that.
Uh-huh.
And I just look towards the party. So I look kind of towards, or I throw it, No. I just kind of turn around, and I just take it, and I flip it behind me, and I throw it behind my back, and you just see it just slice its head in half and go, and slowly splits down his head.
As the sides of the half of the face kind of peel apart slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And
So on my axes, actually have them chained to my waist. So it slashed them like that, and I tug it like that, and it rips off the zombie, and slips back in my hand as I pull it with the chain, and I put it on the back. And then I just
fucking Kratos?
That's fucking Kratos.
Yeah, it is.
Kratos right now. God damn.
Yeah. And then
Kratos.
I sit there, I look at the rest of the party, and I just go, and I just take a little bit more herb out of my mouth, and I just
tugging.
And then who's nearest to me? Who's in front of me?
Well, the zombie's dead, and behind you.
Okay, no, I mean yeah.
Is Axe and Atiana.
I'm gonna look at Axe, and I'm gonna just wink at him.
Okay.
I kind of just look left and right, and then I just.
Not like a sexual wink, just like a.
Oh no!
I still
I did that.
Like an Aussie wink.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
It's all right, fella.
I'm sorry, Britt. I'm not going after you this time. I'm not gonna let you break his heart.
Not
Are you
again.
really bringing past
Not
campaign
again.
trauma?
No.
You're really hurt.
This was off.
You're
this is
really
off
hurt
section.
from one no.
I counted.
That was a big
fun,
no.
Fun fact. 7 no's. I counted the amount of no's.
You're
7?
7.
You counted?
I got
Oh,
7.
no.
I got 7 no's that
That's
entire
crazy.
campaign. The 6th no, I was like, I'm gonna take a gamble. And then after you had your little twosome with Bosif, the 7th no, I think I'm gonna just call it at 7. So I'm gonna give it 6.
I don't know why you didn't call it after 1 and 2.
Josh Van Hawk never calls it after 1 and 2. I'm a more of a 5 kind of man.
Guys, that combat was brought to you guys by HelloFresh. Guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. Visit HelloFresh.com and use the code on screen to get a discount on HelloFresh. And you also get one free breakfast item per box while subscribe is active on HelloFresh.com. Thank you so much, HelloFresh, for sponsoring that initiative. Thank you.
I'm just a baby. You
need to
give me money. I have no money. I'm a
Missed
baby.
opportunity to have the barkeep say that as he feeds us.
Just a baby. No.
Let's go, HelloFresh.
Missed
What's that code
opportunity.
again?
Hello, friend.
Oh,
What's
you-
that code again?
Oh no, that's
One
gonna
more time.
that's gonna come up later. It's gonna be like the barkeep's gonna be like, "All right, everybody, here's your
Yeah.
meal." And then this meal is brought to you by HelloFresh.
Hello, Fred.
No, we're not bringing it up
Thanks to
anymore. I
HelloFresh.
had to do it twice per stream. Okay, that was 2 times. Thank you so much, HelloFresh, for sponsoring the stream. If you guys are also watching, if you're on my stream, down below, you click on the panel, visit HelloFresh.com, and use the code provided. Okay, you guys. We're professionals. Professionals, okay? You guys clear the streets of whatever remaining zombie you could find. The kids kind of, you see them, the moms kind of come out of their doors, and the kids like run up into their arms and give them a big hug. And they don't even think, they kind of just shut the door, afraid of any other undead creeping up behind them. Okay. The streets are clear. You guys all, in front of you, or whatever zombie remains are left, or whatever's left that you didn't chop off, is littering the streets. There are a few people kind of peering out their windows into the town streets to see what just happened, like who saved us, and you hear kids crying, the kids finally reuniting with their families. You do notice the tavern door to the Wet Torch, the inn that you all posted up in. The door opens as the barkeep kind of looks at you all. You guys should all come inside right now, before any more show up. He kind of waves you all to enter into the tavern. So, assuming you all enter.
I'm gonna go pick up my javelin.
Awesome. We'll say that Finn picked up his axe, but he did the Kratos thing, you know.
Yeah, they're just chains hanging. I never thought about it. Yeah, I guess there's a little bit of Kratos, but you know.
Yeah. The chain's only for RP purposes. Thank you very much.
Yes, RP purposes, guys. I'm not gonna like.
He's not gonna be like, get over here, like it's an actual weapon. This is all just RP
Okay,
stuff, you know?
hang on though. That would be pretty fucking
Okay,
neat, though.
then you'd be having a weapon that's already in the game, but you don't have it. You know, so you just...
Okay, it's in the game. I'll buy it then. Just
Oh,
make
well,
sure.
well, we'll find somewhere to buy it.
Where's the potion man? Bring him here.
He's still around.
You all enter the tavern, and there's the looks and faces of the people who are hiding in here. Some are, there's almost like a glimpse of hope in some of them. You do see like one of the kids you just rescued kind of hugging his mom. He kind of looks at you as you all walk by. It's almost as if he's now you've now inspired this child as you walk by. But you do hear like some people kind of clapping, like little low claps in the corners of the room, and people are like raising their glasses and a toast to you all. You all find a small table to all kind of sit at. Well, it's up to you guys. What are you guys doing as you all enter the bar?
I was thinking of seeking out. Was it Axe that also used radiant damage to a different effect?
It was Apollo who did that.
Oh, I was thinking of talking just to say, like, did you see what I saw? Like, why did it react that way? Or has that happened to you before?
No, I can't say it's ever happened to me before. But wasn't it cool?
Yeah, things are changing.
From what to what? What are they changing to? What did you see that was different? I just saw the brilliant light.
My radiant magic has never reacted that way. I've never seen or heard of an undead disappearing or dropping like that.
That was the first undead I've ever killed. I spent so many years in training. It was just nice to put it to good use.
I've spent many years studying as well. I've never seen combat myself.
Ah, well. We'll have to have something to drink and talk about that. What do you think?
Here, here.
Yeah, you hear the barkeep, to our heroes, and everyone starts cheering and like clinking their glasses together. But the barkeep eventually walks up to the rest of you, kind of hands you back the gold to who was it? To Atiana. You did pay for a room. The innkeep kind of walks up and hands you your gold back. It's tonight's on the house. Thank you. Thank you to a lot of you. I really do appreciate it.
I'm gonna take my coin. Are the kids around that were?
One of them is.
Okay.
He's by the fireplace. His mom is like holding him. He's like shivering.
I'll take those coins and I will kind of like flick them towards the kid.
Okay.
And just say, here, take this. And then I'm gonna make my way towards Axios.
Okay.
And where is Axios? Sorry, can you describe what's happening here? Or like, where is he in the room?
Yeah, I would say where.
I would say you all kind of, as you all returned at the same time.
Like back into the inn, right?
Yeah, you were all back in the inn. You all, all of you managed to find a seat together at the same table.
Okay. Axios, long time.
Tiana, I wasn't expecting you to be here. What are you doing here?
Well, clearly helping saving all these kids. What else is new?
Man, I wasn't expecting to see someone I knew here. I thought I was gonna be here by myself.
Well, if you know kids are in danger, you know you can always find me to help.
And you always know I'll be there to protect them. I guess what's your business here?
It's been a long journey, that's for sure. I mean, I could definitely use the drink. How about yourself? Or maybe catch up?
Oh man, I finally got out of the mountains, out of all the survival training I was doing. Decided to finally go and find my brothers.
Survival training? Don't you think we did enough training?
I feel like I wasn't strong enough yet still. So did a little bit more in the mountains, and then as I was walking around, came to this city, came into this nice little tavern, decided to take a rest.
Well, care to have a drink?
I would love to have a drink.
The barkeep, the half orc female, kind of walks up to you and has like a plate with like a bunch of cups, like for you guys to drink from. Kind of sets it on the table. It's on the house. Thank you all for what you've done tonight. It's and he kind of looks at you, Selena, and kind of eyes over you as well, Apollo. And a paladin and a cleric. It's quite rare to find folks like you still around. Where are you all from? The lot of you. I'm sorry. It's just divine magic is quite rare in these parts, and to find a cleric that's still true to her faith and to still be able to muster the magic of the gods, and the paladin true to his oath is quite rare as well, to also be able to cast smites from the heavens. But my name is Lola. I'm the barkeep here. So, do you not mind? I don't mean to pry, but I'd like to know, where are you guys from?
Lola, thank you for having us. actually been in the material plane for 70 years now, working in the temples and mountains of Siljon. And as you can see, there's a reason our faith is still strong, and we can still protect you.
You are an Eladrin.
Yes.
I see. And you, great Leonin. And where are you from?
I am from a land far from here. I have been on a quest for quite some time, but I won't bore you with that now. I am from the Tempest Plains.
I see.
Have you heard of it?
Well, yes. It's the Western continent, not. I've never been. Only stories. The Leonin are prideful people. They keep to themselves. Not much really come to travel, especially here in the archipelagos.
No, I fear I'm one of the few who has left the pride and have ventured on. I didn't see my first person who wasn't a Leonin until I was 15 years old.
Well, now look at you, surrounded by a whole lot of people. You have a centaur and an Eladrin, and the Genasi, far from their tribes. But well, it's a rare sight to see divinity being used here.
Maybe times are changing again.
Well, maybe so. I feel like there's a lot in store for you all. But please, enjoy the drinks, catch up. Please let me know if you all need anything.
Well, I appreciate your hospitality. What drink have you laid before us here?
It's one of our classic ales, and she kind of points towards the counter. There's like a very beautiful, like maroon glass bottle that's on the very top shelf. It's only the finest that we've had, and of course for heroes and wielders of the divine magic, and it was only fit to reward you all with our best. So please drink up.
While I appreciate your hospitality, unfortunately my oath will not let me partake in an ale. But do you have any juices or just simply water available?
Yes, we have juice. Cucumber. There was someone who was very much in favor of carrot juice for a while. He did stay here for about 2 years doing some research, looking for something. We have a lot of carrot juice. He just up and left one day. We also have, a lot of vegetables, not a lot of fruit juice.
No. I was really hoping for an apple.
She kind of looks over, and there's like another patron in the bar. He's like eating a bowl of fruits that he brought on his own. She kind of walks over and kind of grabs the apple. And he's like, "Hey, I was eating it for our heroes." And she kind of walks over and hands it to you. An apple on the house. And the guy that she took it from is like, "Oh, this fucking bitch," and she keeps eating the rest of his food that he brought.
Much appreciated.
Yes, an apple, and I will bring out some cucumber water or some juice.
Water will be just fine.
Okay, a water. Of course, please, everyone, get comfortable. Again, one night stay here at the Wet Torch is on us. It's on the house. So please, enjoy. And she walks away.
I'm gonna get up and follow her.
You're gonna follow, okay?
I'm gonna wait till she gets back behind the counter. And then,
Yeah, you do follow her. She gets behind the counter. She starts to cleaning down some glasses as you walk by.
I'm gonna take my one javelin
Uh-huh.
and slam it in front of her. Say, next time, make yourself useful.
Because
Then I'm gonna walk away.
she kind of looks at you.
I'm gonna spin it out, slam it right in front of her. Make yourself useful next time. Well, my hands are shaking.
Okay.
While I kind of hold it there. Then I'll walk back.
She kind of just
Is this in view of the rest of us?
yeah, the bars in front of everyone. She kind of looks at you as you walk away. She kind of grabs the javelin, kind of just she kind of pulls it out. She kind of like leans it up against the wall next to the brooms and mops. Okay.
So as Sig is walking back, I'd like to walk up to him, put my paw on his shoulder. Just looking at
big
him.
old paw.
What kind of paladin are you? They're innocents. You must protect them.
That's what I thought too. And we did. But they have no business leading this establishment when they can't even protect themselves, go out and fight. There was evil outside and they cowered.
What do you expect them to do? Just walk out there and die? You and I have had formal training.
I'm gonna grab a glass of water or something and I'm just gonna stay silent, but I'm gonna take a sip.
Is your hands shaking?
Yes.
Okay.
Put it back down and I'm gonna walk away.
Noticeably, Apollo, you do see his hand shake as he's like small little tremors as he goes for a sip of water. So.
And I'll walk back to the table.
Okay. You all sit back down. There's no chair for you, Finn, but you are kind of sitting on, you're sitting like a horse.
I'm not gonna sit. I'm just gonna stand here. Sitting. I appreciate the hospitality here, but unfortunately, there's no spot for me to sit. And quite frankly, there was a couple of snarls coming from you guys. And just remember the man with the axe.
The horse fatality?
Oh, Jesus.
That's a really funny pun, lass. I'm sorry. Can I know a little bit more about your fake deity and how you? I'm sorry. Do you have to pray to him for things, or does it just magically happen?
It was just a joke. Let's drink.
All right, I'll take care of that for sure. Cheers.
All right. Okay. You all sit down and enjoy the music, enjoy your drinks, and with a little bit of food was brought to you. This far outside from the center of the capital, like as the city gets wider, you guys are at the outskirts of the city. There's not really a lot of high class food, high class dining, or anything of the sorts. This is kind of like your slums area. Not really slums, but it's kind of like your lower classes as you're further outside from the city center. The night now draws comes to around nearing midnight as you guys are sitting here after the fight. And so, is there anything else you guys would like to do before you guys head up to your rooms and call it night?
Are there stairs going up there?
Yes, there are stairs.
Do you have any horse accessible hoof maybe ways of getting up there? I don't like stairs.
It's a wide fit, the stairs that go upstairs. It's like a double, it's a big stairs that allows you to go up. But for a centaur, there are downstairs rooms if you want to stay downstairs.
I wouldn't mind staying downstairs, thank you. It's like I'm kind of like nervous, like kind of like sweating a little bit. Like I don't like stairs. Okay. One of your rooms downstairs, lass. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Of course. Downstairs room, of course. And she kind of pulls out a key. She kind of throws it pretty far. You guys are like quite a few feet away. She kind of tosses it over to you.
And I'll catch it, and then is it on a key ring?
Yeah. And there's like a little tag with a room number on it.
I'll catch it like Frodo when like the ring falls down and it like goes like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll spin it and grab it. And then I'll wink at her too. Thanks, love.
Serious.
Hey. Okay.
It was
fuck
cool.
off, dude.
That was
It
cool.
was cool.
That was
It's
cool.
cool.
That was cool.
There's gonna be a
Yeah,
lot
it
of
was
cool
cool.
stuff.
I like
You know how hard it is
Yeah.
not to focus on banging everybody in my party? It's hard.
GM, no, so the night is coming to a close. You guys are sitting at this table. You guys haven't really formally introduced yourselves to one another. If you guys would like to not do that, we can continue on with the night and have everyone head to their rooms.
Axios, can you be a doll and grab that beer that the lion didn't want?
Yeah, sure, no
if
problem.
he's not gonna drink it, I will.
Yeah, no problem. And I just like grab it. Here you go, Miss Atiana.
Thank you so
Take it with my
kindly.
blessings.
Cheers. What was the
Cheers.
name?
Cheers.
I'm Apollo. And your name?
Atiana.
Tiana. I have not seen your kind before.
My kind, then you haven't been around.
No.
Have you been under a rock?
No, in a school.
That's a good one.
Do you slight me, sir?
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
No, that was just a funny joke. Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
My name's Axios. You can call me Ax. I stick my hand out for a handshake.
I'm gonna look down at it. Look back at him in the eye. What is this?
What, your rock didn't teach you how to shake a hand?
I don't have hands, I have paws.
You don't know how to shake a paw?
I'll extend my hand
Found
like
it.
this.
And I grab
Big
it and I
old
shake
paw.
it and I go like, it's like, man, you got a strong kind of grip.
Is this a gesture of friendship?
Wait, are we friends?
Is that what that means?
I look at Atiana. Is it cool? Is he cool?
Well, I just barely met him. What? I think this early stages of friendship was a little overzealous, don't you think?
You're right. You know what?
I mean, thanks for just not killing us. I mean, excuse Axios. He's quick to friend anyone and anything. But don't mistake my...
Kindness for weakness.
Yeah. That.
I would never. I saw what you did out there. All of you. You all acted so heroically. No one asked you to fight, but yet you just went to action.
Well, when there's little kids involved, you kind of have to do something. You can't just sit there and do nothing.
How do you see children in the street and not act?
Yeah. Don't you put your body on the line for kids?
Clearly I did, but I've read stories in my books that speak of evildoers who will sacrifice children just because they're there.
Evil doers. Really? Evil doers. You mean like a pissy ass cunt type little bit of zombies coming out here? Little less of an evil doer, most like a brain dead zombie infested where I'm from. Okay? Kids are fighting these things at the age of 100. Kids. What's the point? We live to
How
be
old
around.
are you?
Around 200 years old, little plus. I know I look great, not a gray hair on me. And what's
Oh,
the
yeah.
point of children if they don't have hooves? Waste of space, if you ask me.
How young do centaurs begin to go into battle?
Oh, of course. God, I remember when I was right birthed out me mom. She bit me right out of her backside, went rolling down a hill and fought a couple of bandits before I could even say a word. Did I have weapons? No, I had my trusty hooves you see before me. Killed
Ax,
him.
do you know who that giant creature is?
I don't know who he is, but he's really strong. He took out the zombie in one hit after I beat the crap out of it.
You just call me a creature?
Oh, he's got really strong hearing.
Yes, I do have really. I'm a horse. What do you? Of course.
What?
Half man, half horse doesn't mean I have good hearing.
Man,
And
that's
first
actually-
of all,
That's
I'm a
actually kinda
centaur.
cool.
We were whispering.
I have really good hearing. Thank you.
I know. I was just complimenting you. I'm sorry.
I go like, hold on.
I don't know I don't know much about horses, but apparently they have good hearing.
Centaur. I'm not a horse, okay? I'm half man, half horse. Centaur.
Okay.
Centaur. Centaur.
I-
Sorry. Got
I
it.
think we're all getting on the wrong. And I look at his like feet. I'm like, hooves, feet. I think
And I look at.
my name is
He's
Axe.
got paws.
That is
And-
true. That is
and
true,
I-
Miss Tatiana. But you with the horse body. My name's Axe. And I just stick my hand out for a handshake.
And I kind of like look at him type deal. And I just be like, the sound of your urine hitting the bathroom pot sounds feminine. And I just kind of, and I just like kind of look to the right.
I just lean toward Tatiana. So,
My name's Finn.
that an answer?
Finn Gorehoof of the Thunderhoof
Finn?
clan. Yes, Finley. It's short Finn. It's short for Finley.
Why don't you like Finley?
Finley is a beautiful name.
That thank you. No one has really said that before. I appreciate it. My mom gave it to me.
Your name sounds powerful.
Okay, listen, you're not gonna bed me on the first date here, all right? Calm down there.
Okay.
Sig,
Nice to meet you.
Sig, give me a history check.
Two.
Never mind. Carry on.
Never mind.
I'm sorry. I need. I just got out.
You got excited.
Yeah.
No,
I.
from what you get, Sig, Gorehoof, the last name sounds familiar. That's about it. You can't really, in your brain, you don't really. It's like it's beating at you the sound of this name, but you can't really pinpoint where or how you heard of it.
Let me
I'm
start
just-
off. My apologies, Les. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
My apologies. I've spent a good number of years of my life inside the arena, the gladiator arena. I was a slave before I was released, so I'll have to keep my demeanor to a low for people trying to be nice. I apologize.
Oh, you're okay. That's
I
all
wasn't
fine.
talking to you. And I just kind of like, yeah, no problem.
Do we have a problem here?
No problem at all.
Okay, well, don't raise your voice at my friend here, please.
I'm not raising my voice. This is just how I talk. I'm 6'5", half horse, as you call it. And you called me a creature, so obviously there's a problem here with that. But I forgive you.
Tatiana, at the sound of Finn, Finn was talking about being in a gladiatorial arena. You recall these arenas from where you're from. You didn't spend a lot of time around them, but you do know where you're from. It is common for gladiators to fight in an arena.
I'm writing it down. Hold on, sorry.
Mm-hmm. I want to make sure I have the right notes as well too.
Sorry.
Now go ahead. You recall in Eldrath. Eldrath hosts gladiator tournaments all the time. While you didn't grow up in those areas where the rich and wealthy were hosting these fights, it was kind of a big deal in Eldrath to host these gladiator fights in these grand arenas. And The sound when Finn mentioned that he did fight in the arena, it kind of piques your interest slightly. Yeah, that's all I got for you.
Finn, you mentioned about your fights.
Fortunately, yes. I was taken from my home a while ago, and these slave traders, they took me, a bunch of ravenous little bastards, me in the arena for gladiator fights for their amusement. And as you can see, as I'm still here, killed every single one of them. Weakling little prudes, if you ask me. And a man came and saved me and told me to come here. That's about it. If you do know the name Gorhoof, I'm known across the land as mighty battle axe here. And for some odd reason, you human-like creatures seem to take a fond of me. Don't know why, but, you know, I'm not complaining.
Human-like? Do my horns look very human-like to you?
Do you have feet? Do you have hooves? Do you have, like, you look like a human, lass. I'm sorry. You have, my bad, horn lady.
I guess
Want
I
me to
am
call you
more
horn
human
lady?
than you are. You can call me Atiana.
Atiana or Tatiana?
Atiana.
Atiana. Are you related to the oh God, they spoke in a crazy accent and invited me to a bathhouse back then. Do you know a girl named Nancy? Do you know Nancy?
Nancy?
Nancy, yeah, Nancy.
Last name?
Last, we didn't make it to last names.
Then I'm afraid I don't know a Nancy.
Shot in the dark, my bad. Anywho, yes. Alright, Atiana, nice to meet you. Finn, Atiana. I didn't get the last that worships the fake magic man in the sky. Who's that?
Are you referring to me?
X, do you have luscious blonde hair and a face of a plum child?
Last time I looked in the mirror.
I don't care. No,
my-
yes, I
my
was
hair-
talking to you.
Well, what was your question?
Never mind, lass. So what's your name?
I'm Selena. I was actually gonna ask if we could switch seats so I could sit next to Atiana. I think she needs another drink.
Miss
By all means,
Atiana, is
go
it
right
fine?
ahead.
You can switch seats.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I just pull it out. Here you go, Miss Pretty Lady.
Oh, thank you. It's just been a while since you had your last drink, so I thought I'd buy you one.
I don't think we need to tell the whole table here. But
What can I
cheers.
do?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
The usual, you should remember.
Oh, I remember.
I can get you guys more drinks if you want. What is your name, blonde lady?
Selena.
Could I call you Miss Selena?
Of course.
What do you want?
I'll have whatever they got flowing. Any ale is good.
All right, and Miss Atiana, usual.
The usual.
All right, and I just walk over to the bar.
I lean over to Sig. What a simp.
His voice irritates me.
See, I don't think he's one of them fellas that were born different, I think. Don't make eye contact and he can look at you like a chameleon, I think. You know, he's all over the place.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't tell you my name, did I?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, what's your name?
Sick.
Sorry.
Wait,
To
just
get
go.
the
Well, I didn't know his name, so I didn't call him Sig.
Finish
Sig,
the
is that
introduction.
short for something like cigarette? Because if so, you had terrible parents.
Sigmund.
Sigmund. Okay, one of them ritzy. Are you one of them fancy fellows with a name like Sigmund?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh, okay, not there yet. I get you. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
I think to myself, I like this guy. I don't say it out loud.
Eventually, Axe, you come back with a tray of drinks. Atiana, what was your preferred drink that Selena had ordered for you?
It should be a red glass of wine.
Okay.
That's on mine. Yep. Should
Yeah.
be on it.
Yeah, actually come back with a tray, all different cocktails, and there is a glass of wine for Atiana.
Is it for the whole table?
You tell me. You said you were gonna go get drinks. You tell me. Did you bring?
You know what? I decided to be real nice, and I also get some ale and drinks. And from listening to Apollo, I just get water.
Okay. You come back with a tray with different cocktails, a glass of wine, and a water for Apollo.
All right, I come back. All right, guys, and I just put it right in the middle of the table. It's like I wasn't just gonna get drinks for Miss Atiana and Miss Selena. Here's water for you, Apollo. Here's some drinks for you guys, and here's drinks for Miss Selena and Miss Atiana.
Thank
Axe,
you.
you've always been far too generous for your own good.
Thank you. Blessings upon your house.
I go like honest to a fault.
I like to think Finn drinks milk. But that's just in my head.
What?
Like
No,
in my
no,
head. In my
bro,
head, I just
bro.
imagine him like the
That's
milk kind of
solid.
guy.
No,
That
no,
is
no, no,
solid,
no, no,
though.
no. I was
That's
dude,
valid.
get out of like how we're finishing sentences about the thing. Like, dude, I was literally my hands were on there. I'm like, how funny would it be if I just get a stein of milk and then it's just like gulping down, and then I go, God, I fucking love milk. But say it like that. I fucking love milk.
We'll say that does happen because it seemed right.
All right,
Let that
yeah.
happen. Yes, please let that happen.
Okay. The night draws to a close. It's a little after midnight, nearing around 2 o'clock in the morning. You do see the tavern has kind of emptied out. Only a few drunk patrons kind of like asleep on the bar. Some are just humming to themselves in the corner. But let's say for the night, you all head up to your respectful rooms, unless anyone has any other plans for the night.
I need to rest up a little bit here. I already got a room before Satiana got one, so if you need me, just knock on my door and I'll wake up immediately.
Good night, Axe.
Yep. I'll see you in the
Good
morning.
night, Axe.
I just walk upstairs.
I am also going to head in a little bit early tonight. I've actually had the longest day of my life. I feel like I've been to a million different libraries and I still haven't gotten to where I need to. So I'm going to call it early. Sally, it was great seeing you. I hope to see you in the morning. And I hope we can catch up.
Yes, sleep well.
Good night. And everyone else, nice meeting you and cheers.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
And then I
good
do-
night's rest.
Okay. Now the rest of you all head up to your rooms. Finn, do you head to the back to the first floor rooms?
What was that? What was that?
Sidebar.
Sidebar. The stables. You head to
Yeah.
the stables.
Well, not stable. There are rooms. They're mostly unused because everyone likes being on the second floor. The first floor is mostly used for adventuring parties, people who are more rough and tumble. For like minotaurs that come by, other larger folk. Rarely unused. There's not a lot of those folk come around here, and at least not in the wild. So you do find it's a comfortable sized room for you, Finn. Well, let's say you all go to sleep for the night. On your guys' character sheets, you guys can all mark off a long rest. Selena, go ahead and mark off a long rest. I know you're new. It should be on the top right on desktop. I don't remember.
I found
Yeah, it's like it's right at the top. Yeah.
Okay.
She said long rest.
Yes. You all take a long rest.
Confirm.
Hey, confirm. Enhance.
Does long rest brings back all of my key
Bring back
points,
your key
correct?
points, yes.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Selena, as you drift away in bed, you wake up in in a sea of stars scattered all around you. The occasional shooting star zipping by you, and you feel this heavy weight kind of crushing you. Not really crushing, I would say it's more like a warm embrace kind of wrapping around you here, Selena.
I reach out my hand like as if I could grasp it, and I whisper the god's name, Celestian, and I think to myself that maybe he really didn't abandon us.
You hear like a low hum, as if energy is trying to muster itself into one spot here in the stars. You hear a booming voice call out to you.
My dear child, you have not forsaken me. Thank you.
Thank you. I will never stray.
And this voice begins to manifest itself into a form, a humanoid form. It's almost as if it's covered in a shroud of stars. In its face, it's almost like a blue dwarf star. This cold blue light at the center of this hooded face.
I don't have much time, Selena. We are outnumbered. I need a champion.
And this,
Reach out my... Oh, sorry.
yeah, no, you reach out your hand. This figure kind of grabs your hand and pulls you closer and hugs you. And this cowl over its head is like a blanket of stars as it wraps itself around you. And you can feel this celestial being that you pray to every night. A strong and powerful deity and God as he is, in this moment he feels scared. He feels anxious, and being in your embrace as it holds you and you hug him, it's the only form of comfort that this deity has.
I need you to be my champion. I'm counting on you. We are all counting on you.
And then you wake up. It's the next day, a beautiful, cloudy day. We'll say it's a little bit after sunrise. But since it's a cloudy day, you can't really make out the beautiful sunrise. You just very dark, overcast this morning. You all wake up in your respectful rooms and all amass in the tavern. When you guys all come to down your hallways, down your staircases, coming out from the back rooms, you do notice a tall, old man, human man, kind of standing in the center of the inn, of the tavern, and around him are guards. You do notice he has about 6 guards, heavily armored knights around him, and Lola, the half-orc innkeep, kind of wishes you all a good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to introduce you to the High Chancellor of the Republic, High Chancellor Moore. And this old human man, he has like a really long nose. I don't know if you guys watch Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I know what you're talking about.
That he has like a long nose. He has like the hat and everything. He has like a noble-esque attire to him. As these guards kind of surround him, he looks at you. Well, welcome. I've heard you all made quite the ruckus in the streets last night. I am High Chancellor Moore of the Republic. It's an honor to meet the heroes of our city. And he kind of goes for like a small bow. Are you all a collective? Are you all together?
I'm with Miss Atiana.
Okay.
A pretty good team.
I don't know you all by names, but the other Genasi is with the tiefling, and you, young lady. He kind of looks at you, Selena, and you are.
Selena O'Lara. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes. A Leonin, great. 2 paladins and a centaur, quite the exotic bunch. If I may ask, the court has asked that you all be summoned to the capital. If that is okay.
Why might that be?
Well, it's not my business, but the king and the rest of the court would like to see you all. And if you all decide not to, I'm afraid it's not an option. And you see the guards kind of close in on the rest of your group. And you do look outside the window, and there is like a convoy. Like the High Chancellor, this is like his royal escort outside. There's maybe like 2 platoons of knights outside.
Well, seems like there's no persuading.
I'm sorry, it's it's not every day we get people quite like yourselves in town, so it is my duty to bring you in, and for reasons their own. I work on behalf of the court, and the king of the city would like to meet you all as well. So, I prepared some chairs, some carriages outside. I wasn't expecting a centaur, but if you don't mind walking alongside the carriage, sir, that would be greatly appreciated.
You expect me to do anything other than that? Yeah, let me just hop on this giant carriage of yours. Of course I will.
It's my apologies. We weren't expecting. When they said it was an exotic bunch, I was not expecting a centaur. We haven't seen centaurs in the lands for a few years. But if it offends you, we can make something work. We could find.
Not offended at all. Everybody just get on the carriage, Nancy.
Okay. And he kind of leaves, and the guards kind of surround you all to make sure you guys get into the carriages.
Before I step onto the carriage, I just go like, "Are we allowed to bring food on the carriage? I haven't had breakfast yet."
Sure, but please don't make a mess.
Kind of go like, "Yes." I go like, I go back to the bartender first, and I go like, "Hey, do you got like some bread?" And
Yeah, Lola kind of pulls out like a pre-made picnic basket with like food in it. When they showed up, I assumed you weren't having breakfast here, so I prepared enough meals for the lot of you. And once again, thank you. You'd always find somewhere to rest here at the Wet Torch.
And I just go like, "Thank you very much. I appreciate it."
Okay.
And I just yell, "Hey guys, I got the breakfast."
I kind of look around at everyone and I lower my voice and I'm like, "And we just saved the city. Does anyone else feel like we're being threatened for it?"
No. A king just wants to show us his appreciation for what we did for his people. Why would he act evilly?
Well, when they say they don't give us a choice, I can't help but wonder.
His intentions are unclear.
I
But we
agree
have
with the
no
small
choice.
blonde-haired lass as well.
I'm just too busy eating the food in the picnic basket while holding it. Just going like, "I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm just here for the ride."
You all enter the
I
carriages.
think this axe character has the right idea of it. If there is going to be trouble, we might as well prepare. Why don't we all eat on the way up and make sure we have our strength about us?
And I
So
hold
be
my,
it.
I hold the basket out to Sig, and I go like, "This is real good meat."
Do not talk with your mouth full. and I'll get it. I'll take whatever it is in there.
Great.
A little lunch pail.
Awesome. You all enter the carriage. It's a large carriage. Like it shows off the status of this High Chancellor. He kind of sits up front with the driver. So three of you on one side of the carriage facing the other three, and there's like an open window for Finn to kind of peer in and talk inside, and you guys can talk out to him while he's walking alongside the carriage.
Torso.
You're like, yeah, and like
I get just a torso.
you see like 6-pack abs next to the window as it's walking.
I take out one of the things in the picnic and I just hand it off to Finn. Finn, here, you need to eat. It's breakfast time.
No, I'm good. If we're gonna get into a battle, I'd rather not have my belly full. By the way, what kind of meat is that?
And I just like bite it and I go, it's like steak. It's really good.
Tastes like steak.
Man, it's like tastes like steak. It's really good.
It's not the richest part of town. It's a mystery meat, but if he says it tastes like steak, it tastes like steak.
No, I want to let you know. Is there any type of nuts or any type of elderberries, anything like that? Obviously, my figure shows that I may eat a lot of meat, but I'm a vegetarian.
They're like, let me check.
No, hang on. I'm sorry, I'm vegan.
Inside the picnic basket, there is a bunch of grapes.
They're like, here we go. And I just hold it outside the window. You mean some of these grapes? Can you eat these?
Can I eat grapes? Oh, I don't know. Let me double check to make sure there's no grape people walking around, so I'll make sure I'm not carnivorous. Like, yes, give me the grapes.
There you go. And I just like hand it off with a smile. I'm like, if you need anything else, just let me know.
Yeah, whatever, you grapist.
It's about a few minutes travel as you approach the inner walls of the city.
Sorry.
And there's a shift in aesthetics as you guys enter the inner walls. It's cleaner. The streets are more well guarded. It's well lit compared to the outside wall. You do notice beautiful, there's like a mixture of elven and human architecture here. Some buildings have hints of dwarven architecture. You can tell it's in this area, this city, this capital is a melting pot of different races of the Republic. This capital city is a joint venture in architecture that all these races have put together to make this place as safe as possible. A few minutes, the carriage does come to a stop. As the doors swing open, the guards kind of politely gesture you all to exit. The High Chancellor steps off from the front. We're here. Please, everyone, put on your best behaviors as we approach the court. So,
Can I still be holding the picnic basket?
sure, yeah.
Just holding it to my side, just like take it when I was still eating.
You're not forced to be on your best behavior, but it seems it's implied to show some respect as you enter the courtrooms of the Republic. You all enter these large iron doors as they swing open, and the marble floor, and these chambers, like your footsteps, kind of echo, and especially for our centaur friend, the clopping of his hooves echo even louder in these chambers as you enter this hollow and sacred ground in the Republic. And you come to another set of doors, and the High Chancellor turns around. Well, okay. Remember, best behavior. Try to smile. If they ask you any questions, the answer is never no, unless you really don't want to be here. So, but good luck. And he kind of knocks on the door. The second set of doors kind of slowly creak open as you see two royal guards kind of pulling these large chamber doors open. And before you is a large courtroom, similar to the Greco-Roman theater aesthetic. These large, as a half circle auditorium as you enter, and sitting in this room, in this chamber, you do see royal families from different houses, different nobles, different different guild leaders, different kingdoms of this republic all gathered here, and they all have come to see you six, as you were all the talk of the town since last night. And walking up to greet you is the king of the city, King to be determined until I figure out a name. King Rexos.
Rexo?
Something's up with that name.
No, you see the
Not to be
king.
confused with
Yeah, so you see the
Rexo.
king walk up. It's he has dark skin and kind of silver hair and a silver beard. Next to him, so you all enter the chamber and you're all greeted by the king and the queen of this city you're in. You do notice the king and queen. They both have darker skin, like a kind of a deep tan, with silver hair and silver beard. They both greet you and they all bow. The king looks, and it's an honor to meet the heroes of our city. Please, step forward. And he kind of gestures you all to present yourselves in front of the court.
Step forward. Still have the picnic basket, still just eating the stuff in there, just eating it.
And you hear the High Chancellor. He kind of walks in front of you. High Chancellor Moore. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your highnesses, kings and queens of the court, I present to you he kind of looks around. Do you guys have a name? He whispers under his breath. No?
Name?
Do you guys have like a group name, since you guys are all
We just
a
met.
collective? You guys just met. The heroes just. He kind of like he starts like coming in with a sweat. They just met. He turns around. Your highnesses, our heroes have been traveling together far and wide to save our very city. They show promise and present potential, for not one but two have been able to summon the power of the gods. And there's like a like a gasp, and like everyone's kind of surprised at this information. And here, like one in the back, there's a like a female goblin. Prove it. Show us the magic. And he kind of looks to Joel. Come on, prove it. Come on.
I kind of am just still eating, and I go, Selena? Or
Is anyone here injured or have
Oh, good.
anything I could get?
Yes, good idea. Perhaps one of the sick from the sick bay shall be a lovely subject of divinity and proof of our divinity. And some of the guards kind of rush off, and a few minutes later they kind of push in like on a wheelchair this really sick kid. He's kind of you do notice he's been bitten by some beast, and they kind of did their best to kind of bandage it up. The guards are kind of pushing up, and a nurse next to the kid. We've tried all we can, but we can't seem to. None of our medicine seems to be working.
I kneel down next to them and say, would it be okay if I helped?
Of course. And the kid, as you approach, the kid's kind of hesitant, almost as if like he's been traumatized by all the medicine they've been giving him and trying to cure him. And you notice everyone in the courtroom and they're in their chairs kind of stand up, trying to peek over each other as they're all anxious to see what magic you can do.
I rest my hand on him gently. I'm blessing you with the magic and guidance of Celestial and Star Wonder. And like a light emits.
Okay. This bright light kind of glows over your hands, and as you place them over the wound of this child, the kid kind of flinches as you begin to perform your magic. There's anticipation inside the room as everyone's trying to peek over each other and like, is it working? What's she doing? Is she touching me? It's not working. And go ahead and roll the heal. How much do you heal him for? Go ahead and roll for me.
Where is that at? Oh, just on the ability itself.
Yes.
I don't know how to do that, I don't think. I
Next,
can cast it, but
yeah,
it doesn't like...
when you cast it, it should be like a box next to it to tell how much you heal for. It'll be like what dice plus whatever number. It'll be like a D4 plus something.
Oh, it just says like D1 and...
Yeah, I'll help you out here.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just, it's like the ability bless. Or spell.
Also, the music in the background is getting
Bless?
Mhm.
Isn't bless a
Or do what? Healing word?
Yeah, you need healing word or
Oh, okay. Sorry. I can
Yes.
click that.
bless is for like attacking
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Healing word.
Healing word?
6.
What do you utter? What words do you say? What are the healing words that you use to heal this child?
I utter the name of the god Celestian and say Celestian heals you.
Okay. As the kid heals, and you kind of remove your hands, you do notice the wound has closed up. It has the bandages. The nurse kind of runs and unwinds the bandage on his shoulder, and the wound is healed. It's gone. And there's like another gasp, a wave of gas. It's true. The gods are with them. And you see like other people in the back, but why them? And the High Chancellor tries to calm down. Well, relax, people, relax. Now this is proof that the gods still listen, and that we have a chance. It's proof that there are some people with enough faith have the power to heal, the power to slay, as he kind of like gestures to the Apollo. There are first-hand accounts of them defeating the undead with the power of divinity, the power of the gods. So I say we trust them with this mission. I say we trust them. We put our trust in... He kind of leans over. You guys really need to figure out a name. We put trust in our heroes. So, what say ye heroes? Would you like to save our city?
Well, it depends on our group name, to be honest.
We can figure out the group name later. But, the pressure's kind of on me because I brought you here. So, I think we need a yes or a no would be really nice right now.
I just kind of shove it. Like, to be completely honest, not really. I mean, you kind of interrupted us being in the tavern. You demanded us to be here. There's no food. Obviously, I'm vegan, and I just kind of like look around. And what do you want from us here? Can't you just hire some of your own people to take care of your own city?
With the centaur.
We've tried. The king steps forward. We've hired. Is maybe 10 years ago we hired an adventurer known as the Wishmaker. We hired them and they haven't returned.
This Wishmaker, what is he like? Does he do little silly tricks like the cleric over here? By the way, I've seen that before from somebody who's way more famous. You might know him by the name of David Hooverfield. Okay, I know the smokes and mirrors. The kid doesn't even really have malaria. You're fine, right? You feel good?
The kid kind of. I was bitten by a zombie.
Oh, you'll be all right. Just rub some dirt on it and put some urine. It'll clear right up. Anywho, all I'm saying is, what's in it for us?
And the king, we'll offer you what we offered the Wishmaker. Noble status, your own house here in the Republic. Gold, treasure. It's It's just been so long since we've had hope. 10 years since we hired them, and they haven't returned. And
Yeah, I got it. All right, you don't need to do any sappy stories with us. We get it. You guys are weak and defenseless.
the kid in the wheelchair kind of rolls up to you and kind of pulls on you. Please, mister.
Oh God, it's disgusting! Get away from me! Did your mother ever tell you not to talk to strangers? Look at me, I'm terrified. Oh, please don't
And
cry.
the nurse kind of wheels him away.
No,
Oh, you're such an animal.
don't
I
cry.
go like, wait. And before I go past Finn, I go, Finn, come on. You can't talk to kids like that, dude.
I'm sorry that
And
the
I
giant
I
looked
go
at
over to
you.
the kid. I go over to the kid and get on one knee. I'm like, hey. And I'm just grabbing the picnic basket. I go like, here you go. And just hand him some food.
The kid kind of gets the food, and the nurse kind of gives Finn a stink eye as she wheels him away.
Oh, okay, if a little tiny man came up to you and started tugging on you, you'd do the same thing.
Just walk over to Finn and I just like pat him on the back. I go like, you'll get him next time. I just walk past him.
If you touch me again, I will rip off your arm and beat you with the bloody stump and tell everybody you cried like a little baby. Savvy?
I just kind of go like, cool. And I just walk right over to Miss
I fucking hate your character. I hate how positive he is.
You guys saw firsthand what Apollo and I did last night. You saw it with your own eyes. We have a chance to help them.
At this point, Apollo's going to step forward to the king and reach into his little pocket and pull out his signet ring,
Okay.
show his royal status, and kneel before the king. I am Prince Apollo. You shall have my sword, regardless of what my comrades behind me say. And pull out the sword and just kind of lay it in front of him.
Thank you, Prince Apollo. I knew your father well. A mighty warrior he is. Hope he's well. Hope your family's doing good. Please,
I hope so too. It's been many years since I've seen them.
please stand, Apollo. I thank you,
Back up.
and I'm glad to have your sword by my side. And as for the rest of you, whatever it is you desire, you have access to the citadel in our grounds. The cafeteria for our vegan friend. We have vegan food. For you, the temple is always welcomes you, my friend. And anyone else, the Astral Academy is open to you as well if you take this.
Your Majesty, may we have unrestricted access to your knowledge, to your history?
Yes, of course. If you agree to this, you have access to full grounds. Of course, not to the royal chambers. That's where me and my family stay. But for everything else, the academy, the observatory, the cafeteria, it's all at your disposal. The training grounds and all. As long as you accept this task.
I'm gonna think to myself, this may be a chance for some answers. I'm gonna hold my. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna hold my Morning Star out and say, for now, I will side with you.
Thank you. And the rest of you, it'd mean a lot.
I kind of just like keep eating. Miss Atiana, what do you plan on doing?
Well, I love when Scylla gets a little excited about learning about new things. So if she's down, I'm down.
And if you're down, then I'm down.
I figured
All
as
the
much.
access to their tomes and libraries that you can explore.
That's, of course, the library and the Astral Academy. The greatest library in the continent is at your disposal if you take this. You all agree except for, and they all kind of look at you, Finn, waiting for your response.
Yeah, When it comes to the point of me trying to find out what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it. But for now, what did you say? You have my sword?
Yes.
Well, you have my hoof, and I kind of put it in.
Thank you. The mission, we'll give you a brief tomorrow. But now please enjoy the amenities. And a quick addition, you were also hired to kill the Wishmaker for taking our money and our hopes with them. So please, we'll brief you all tomorrow. And, well.
Did you say hired? How much? Are we getting paid?
Yes, of course. You will have your own noble house here in the city, in the Republic. And it comes with a lot of gold. So, and you will also achieve noble status, all 6 of you.
Well, if you would have said that at the beginning, I would have said yes a long time ago.
But
Where do I sign?
My apologies. I'm glad to have you all. So, this quick task, I don't know how quick it is, and to avenge our hopes and dreams, we want the head of the Wishmaker. Thank you all. And he kind of leaves. And you're all now free to kind of peruse around the Citadel.
Before we leave, I just go like, hey, Mr. King?
He turns around. Yes.
Hey, I actually got a question.
Of course.
Has any elemental people came into the city? Like fire, water, air?
We get many Genasi in the city. If you would like to be more specific, maybe what they look like, their facial features, their names, I'd be more than happy to help. But you let my guards know, and maybe even the High Chancellor let him know, and we can hopefully provide you with the information you require. So
well, this city kind of looks like something my brother Leo would be a part of. He's a fire. He likes this kind of fancy stuff.
There is a clan of Fire Genasi north of the city. But as for names, I don't have any to provide.
Okay.
But please enjoy the amenities. The Astral Academy, the cafeteria, the trading grounds are all at your disposal. He kind of walks away, and as he does, another one of the guards kind of come up with a wanted poster. He kind of like sticks it on the as you guys exit. He kind of sticks it on a bulletin board on your way out. And you guys, when you guys are exiting, the guards are kind of putting up posters. And you do notice that take a good look at the poster. And it says bounty on the bottom of it. It says 10,000 platinum. And there's a picture, and under the picture it says the Wishmaker. And as you all take a good look at the photo, the picture is a female, copper skin, Eladrin with red hair. It says wanted for 10,000 platinum, the Wishmaker, Fawn Dewdrop. And that's where we're gonna end today's session, folks. Thanks so much for playing.
All right. Sweet. Have some notes down.